Hi everyone, so new video today. This one is going to be a scrapbook tag. The wonderful Grace from Miss Paper Lover tagged me in this one, so I will link her video below so you can go check out her version of this tag. So basically I've been a little bit MIA from YouTube recently, and that is because about 4 or 5 days ago I actually got married. So if you've actually been a long time subscriber, you would have seen all the wedding hauls that went up. There was supposed to be another wedding haul. A few people were commenting asking where that was. I was really going to film it, I had everything ready, and then everything had to start getting packed up a few days before the wedding, and I just didn't have a chance to film it. So unfortunately that one didn't get filmed, but I have 3 videos filmed and ready to go up. I just need to edit them. The actual vlog or the actual wedding video is in the process of being edited now, so I am going to be editing it. I am doing it myself, so you're going to have to give me a little bit of time to get that one up. I also have a vlog that I filmed of a kind of mini moon that me and Stephen had in London just after a few days after our wedding. So I have that vlog that I need to edit, and I also have a kind of recommendations video, so what went right and what went wrong on the day, my recommendations and kind of some tips and tricks for if you're planning your wedding. So that video is ready to be edited as well, so just to keep you up to date on that. But today's video is going to be a scrapbook tag video. I've had to sit and have a little bit of a think about these questions because some of them are a little bit of a head scratcher, because yeah, I haven't really thought about them. But yes, let's just jump in. So the first question is, what is one scrapbook item you do not own that surprises you? I had to think about this one a little bit because I have actually been buying some more tools and stuff for scrapbooking and stuff like that. But the one thing I can think of that I don't actually own is one of the official craft knives. I did have an opportunity to buy one when I was in the range with Grace and Alice back after the crafty catch up last month, but I just didn't buy it because I used Stephen, my husband. So weird. My husband has a toolkit and it has like a palette knife in, which is basically one of those knives that you kind of push the little lever up and the blade comes out. So if ever I need anything along those lines, I just steal that from him. But yeah, I'm kind of surprised that I haven't picked one up. I was kind of on a bit of a budget when I went to the range, so I kind of thought it's something I don't use a lot, and I'm not going to pay for a branded one, but I kind of have been using Stephen's palette knife quite a bit recently, so I think he wants me to buy a craft knife pretty soon. So yeah, technically at the moment I don't actually own that yet, so there's that. Number 2, if you were designing your own line, what 3 elements would be required? Hot air balloons, just everywhere. Pink, really girly and pink, and probably dream catchers. I don't know how that range would look. Pink, yeah, pink hot air balloons and dream catchers. That seems like the best scrapbook range going. So yeah, that's probably what that would be. Number 3. What one item is a must for you to finish a layout? Probably Heidi Swap Colour Shine. I know, it's so bad. I kind of have been watching Inky Quill, which is a wonderful lady called Adele on YouTube. I'll link her below as well. She has an amazing scrapbook website, YouTube. She is amazing, and she uses Heidi Swap Colour Shine on pretty much every layout, and I love it. I absolutely love it. And so yeah, I use that in various colours on pretty much every layout at the minute. So yeah. Number 4, most used social media influence besides YouTube. Probably Instagram. I'm on there pretty much daily. If not posting, then I'm just like scrolling and liking. So yeah, mainly Instagram. I have got a Twitter, but I don't go on it. Normally when I have a video that goes up, when it goes live, it just gets posted straight to Instagram, straight to Twitter. But apart from that, no idea, no clue what's going on with it. So yeah, mainly Instagram. Number 5, who is your dream collaborator? I don't really know who I'd like to do a collaboration with. I've done a few collaboration videos. I did one with Grace, the wonderful Grace, and a couple of planner buddies, Zoe and Alice. So like them videos I really like, because those girls are just like me, and we get on, and it was just a laugh more than anything. If it was kind of like, okay, I need to pick someone, it would probably be Joey. Everyone knows who Joey is in the scrapbook world. She does amazing brush lettering, and at the Crafty Catch Up recently I did like a class or lesson with her, so she kind of went through how to do brush lettering and stuff, and I actually got chatting to her, and we kind of really got on. So if I could pick someone to be in a video, it would probably be Joey. Number 6, if money was no object, what would your first purchase be? A house? Yeah, it would probably be a bigger house so that I could have a craft room rather than a craft corner. It's so frustrating trying to fit in my craft area in my front room. I don't really have anywhere else that I can put it, to be honest. I'm trying to kind of downsize everything so that it's not taking up too much of my front room, because it is a living room, so it's somewhere where we're supposed to have kind of family time and stuff. You don't really want like pages of stickers hanging out everywhere, and paper and stuff like that. So I've kind of condensed my area down a little bit. I did do a craft corner tour a couple of months ago. Obviously through the wedding, so many people were so wonderfully generous that we were able to go to IKEA yesterday and buy so much furniture. Oh my goodness, we spent so long putting furniture together yesterday. It was crazy. We got home at 5 PM and we didn't finish putting it all together and putting the furniture where it needed to be until midnight. So that kind of gives you an indication of how much we bought. So I'm trying to keep my craft corner down, but it is really difficult. So if money was no object, it probably would be a house so that I could have a craft room. Kind of smaller that style, it would probably be like a silhouette or something along those lines. So yeah, so that's probably what I'd buy. Number 7, what do you have the most of in your stash? Alphabet stickers. Yeah, alphabet stickers. I have way too many. I'm probably gonna have to take a picture and pop it on Instagram if I remember, to show how many. I have so many alphabet stickers, it's crazy. So yeah, it's alphabet stickers. Number 8, favourite item in your stash. I really don't know. Favourite item in my stash, probably my Kiki K pens. My Kiki K ink gel pens I use all the time. I absolutely love them. I use them for writing lists, writing in my planner, writing in my journal, doing doodly borders and stuff on scrapbook layouts. I absolutely love those pens. So yeah, they're probably my favourite item. Most used item, probably my paper trimmer. I use that all the time, every single day it's being used, whether it be by me or sometimes Stephen. It's used every single day, whether it's something crafty that I'm actually doing, or whether it's for the kids, like cutting down paper for them to do something crafty, or you know, just anything in general. I use that trimmer so many times a day. It's nuts. So yeah, that's probably what I use most of. Where do you do, number 10, where do you do your crafting? Mainly downstairs on my desk, because that's where you're supposed to do it. Sometimes I will actually, when my husband Stephen is actually on a night shift, and obviously I have the 2 small children, so they're in bed, I'd rather kind of be up here with them just so I can kind of hear them if they need me. Our baby monitor broke and I'm not buying a new one to use on a 5 and 3-year-old, so I normally just come straight up here. There's no reason for me to stay downstairs really, so normally I will just, I've got like a tote bag that I bought from Home Sense a couple of hauls ago that has so many pockets on it, and I'll literally just pack it with like my journal, some scissors, some glue, a couple of photos, maybe my watercolours, a couple of pens, and I normally pick like 1 pack of ephemera that I have to use and cannot go downstairs to get any more. So I limit myself to what I normally bring up, and it challenges me to use what I've got rather than trying to go through my stash and use the same stuff. So I'll bring it upstairs and I'll make my bed and I'll put a film on, and I'll have like a little bowl of Ben & Jerry's or the tub, knowing me, and a little glass of wine, and put my favourite film on and just do some crafting in bed, and it's one of my favourite things to do. So yeah, normally downstairs but sometimes up in bed. Number 11, layouts or project you have been procrastinating on. The wedding video. I know it's only been, I mean, today's Sunday when I'm filming this, and it's only been 5 days since the wedding, but I haven't even moved the footage from my phone and the camera onto the computer yet. I just haven't done it. You know, it's been so busy, and I so want to do it, but I'm kind of dreading starting it as well, because I'm very, very specific about how I want the video to be, and if it's not how I like it, I'm not going to pull it up. So I'm going to be transferring all the footage over tonight. When I start editing it, I don't know. I'm kind of putting it off because obviously I'm quite picky about how I want it, but yeah, I've kind of been finding reasons not to do it at the minute, but yeah, that's one of the main things. Number 12, layouts straight away or in a pile. Depends what I'm doing. If I'm just doing one layout and I'm filming it, if it's got something on it that needs to dry, obviously it'll just be laid out, and then normally I do a lot of my filming of an evening, so I will just leave it until the morning, and then at some point the next day put it away. Sometimes if I've got someone like Stephen to watch the kids off there at school, and I have a whole day to myself, I will just film about 5 scrapbook videos, just go. So if that's the case and I'm doing like an epic scrapbook filming session, they will just get laid out. So they'll just be on my desk in a pile waiting to be put away. And normally when I've done one of those kind of sessions and I've had enough and I'm done, I just want to get away from my desk, normally because it looks like a bomb has hit it. So yeah, sometimes I do get left out for a few days, but I do eventually get them away. So it kind of depends if I'm filming them or not. Number 13, Scrappy Crush. Who would make you grin or just be so excited if they liked or commented on your project? To be honest, I don't really know. I really love any kind of feedback on my projects. So if someone's actually taken the time to watch my project, if it's on YouTube, or like it, if it's on Instagram, and kind of give me some feedback whether they like it or not. I love all kind of comments. I don't think there's anyone in particular. I mean, I love it when my planner besties comment and say they like it. It does make me smile when I know that they like it, especially if it's a layout that they're in. So if it's a photo they're in and I've done a scrapbook layout and they watch it, I'm kind of almost happy that they like the layout and they're not too offended about whatever layout I've done. So yeah, mainly like when close friends and stuff comment on them, or people that are non-scrapbookers, like people I work with, or you know, family members, or my mum, or someone who's watched the video and go, oh, that's really good, I really like that. That kind of makes me smile. So not so many famous scrapbookers or anything, but mainly close people that I love that would comment on it, I really love. Number 14, favourite places to shop. It's a bit of a silly question, really. Online, hence to Magpie, obviously. I have a serious addiction to that website. Anyone who knows me personally knows that. I'm on that website pretty much daily. I haven't really this week because obviously I've been getting married, it's like, you know, whatever. But yeah, I've not really been on it this week, but yeah, I know that the week before the wedding, they actually released about 5 new ranges. American Crafts and Crepe Paper definitely released a couple. I think another brand did, but I can't remember the name of it off by heart. I know that there's a range, I think it's by Crepe Paper, and it's called Carousel. It's got so many hot air balloons in. I love it. I have every item from that range in my basket waiting for payday. Yeah. So yeah, so I have a bad obsession with that website, so yeah. When it comes to bricks and mortar shops, so shops you actually go into, normally this question, it would be Hobbycraft, but Hobbycraft is so hit and miss. One day you'll go in and it will be literally showered in amazing scrapbook stuff. And then the next day you'll go in and there'll be nothing. And, you know, you're kind of... I actually had to go and buy a new blade for my paper trimmer 2 weeks before the wedding, and I did have some spare cash because I'd just been paid. And I literally walked in, got the blades for my paper trimmer, walked all the way around Hobbycraft, paid for the blades, and walked straight back out again. And that's all I came out with because there was nothing in there. So yeah, so the main kind of bricks and mortar shop I do actually go to and always find something that I love is the Range. It's literally my local one is opposite to Hobbycraft, and it's huge, and I go in there and I will always come out with something. There's always some little kind of gold mine, some little treasure that you find in that shop. Sometimes you do have to do a bit of digging, and sometimes you have to wander around the craft section about 20 times until you find it, but there's always a little treasure in there waiting. So yeah, that's one of my favourite shops at the moment. Number 15, dream job in the industry. Probably having my own kind of scrapbooking brand, so kind of designing something for American Crafts or Crepe Paper or something like that. Actually sitting there and coming up with a whole collection, deciding what goes in and what doesn't go in, and releasing it and stuff like that. I think that would be my dream kind of thing to do. Not that anyone would probably want anything designed by me, because it's obviously, from the earlier question, going to be pink, girly and covered in hot air balloons and dream catchers, but if anyone wants that kind of, just let me know. But yeah, I think something like that. Something to do with making a scrapbook kit or something like that, or doing like a monthly subscription kit. Something like a scrapbook kit or something like that. Something along those lines. If I had the funds to do it, I would probably do it. So yes. So yeah, that was all of the questions in the scrapbook tag. Thank you to the wonderful Grace for tagging me. In terms of who I'm going to tag, I don't know. I don't really know who would want to be tagged, to be honest. I'll probably tag Anna from Miss Brimble, so I hopefully will be letting you know that you're tagged. Daisy from My Green Cow, Geraldine from Geraldine Jane. Yeah, you lovely ladies, I'm tagging you, and anyone else that really wants to do the tag, to be honest, you know. But yeah, thank you for watching this video, guys. I will make sure, I promise you, the wedding videos will be up soon. They are coming. I've just got to get around to stop procrastinating and actually edit them. But yeah, thank you for watching, guys. Oh, quickly, before I go, I want to say a huge thank you to every single person who commented / messaged me during last week and before and during my wedding, congratulating me. I had a lot of messages and comments and stuff like that from people saying congratulations, so thank you to all those messages. I'm sorry I couldn't reply to absolutely everyone because I probably forgot, or you know, I'm getting married, I was busy. But yeah, thank you for those comments as well. But yeah, I'm gonna go now, so I'll speak to you all in my next video, guys. Bye.